Hello, Jessica Yourworks here, back with another review, and we're finally on to the Guardians of the Galaxy set reviews. Now, I only have this one, but this is set number 76019. It's called the Starblaster Showdown. It has 196 pieces, 3 minifigures, and it retails for $20 in the United States. Now, these are just starting to show up in stores. You could probably find them at your LEGO store, maybe even Toys R Us. Now, let's take a look at the packaging. So here's the box for the set, and while the front of the box looks really nice, one thing really ticks me off about this set. Look at the side. It's a thin $20 box. Now, why is this bad? Why is this little insignificant thing bad? Well, when all 6 of the other Marvel $20 sets are thick boxes, then this one is a freaking thin box. Yeah, inconsistent, and I can't even put this on display probably because it's a thin box and doesn't match with any of the other ones, and there's no side art design. Ugh. But other than that, getting past that, the little corner art right there is really well done, and the back right here and then the front is pretty cool, I guess. It just shows really all the play features, and you do get one instruction booklet which just shows an advertisement for the Marvel Superheroes game and the rest of the Guardians of the Galaxy sets. And then you do get that same in comic book that we got in the X-Men set. Here's Peter Quill, or Starlord, and while he only comes in one other set, which is the Milano Ship Rescue, which is a $75 set, and this one's $20, so obviously there's a good deal going on there. Just the design of him looks really awesome. While his leg printing right there is found on many of the other Guardians of the Galaxy minifigures, his torso print looks awesome. I love that. And then his helmet mold, which is exclusive to him, is just too good. And you can just see the detail on that. There's this top part with the hair popping out, down on the side, and on the back there's all these little molding detail. And you can see the bottom or inside right there. So that looks really, really awesome. Love the detail of that. He also has these 2 accessories that are really found in the Guardians of the Galaxy sets. This one right here is this Technic Bowl in silver, which looks really awesome. Found in all of the other Guardians of the Galaxy sets. And the same goes for this little gun right here, which is like a 2 gun. And they give you 2 of them in this set. And on the back, you can see that awesome detail right there. And just his face print right there, he has kind of this angry face. And it's a very confident, smirking face, exclusive face printing just for him. And he also comes with this hair right here, which is the Mutt Williams hair or the Agent Chase hair in this kind of caramel color or nougat color. I forgot which color it is. And that looks really awesome too because that's exclusive to the Starlord minifigure in general. So the only other set you can get it in is the Milano ship, as goes for this exclusive mold right here. So here's the Nova officer, and he looks awesome too, and this guy is exclusive to this set. His pants right there is just a plain dark blue color, so that isn't exclusive, but his torso print is exclusive and looks really nice. And he has this exclusive mold, which is impressive for a $20 set. You can see he has this little handcuffs right here. And on the back, he has some back torso printing with some nice silver shine, as went with the front. And he has an awesome gold streak going down his helmet. So a very detailed helmet mold. You can see the top of it right here, which looks great. And the inside, and it just looks really awesome. I love how they had an exclusive mold for this set alone. And then his face print right there is really kind of cool. He has this little helmet guard right here, but if you look closely, it's John C. Reily, because I know in the movie John C. Reily kind of plays the officer for this Nova, I guess, team or something like that, like one of the officials. And this looks a lot like him, so I'm pretty sure it's him. So it's nice to get Dr. Steve Brule or Wreck-It Ralph in a Lego form. Alright, and here is the Sakaar. This guy comes in all the other Guardians of the Galaxy sets, so he's not rare whatsoever. But he is a pretty well-made minifigure. I like his little gun right here, which has these 2 studs on the side, but is exclusive for the Guardians of the Galaxy theme. So that looks really nice. And the same goes with this side too. And if you take his gun off, you can see his torso printing, which looks really awesome. It has kind of a silver shine on it too. And it looks like some claw marks or something like that in red. But the only thing is he has no leg printing, and with such a detailed torso, it looks a little bit weird in contrast because it's like not detailed whatsoever. I don't know if it's like that in the movie where he just has plain pants or whatever, but I would have loved some torso or some leg printing. But other than that, he has some back torso printing, And you can see his face under here. He has this face right here. Then he has his face with his mouth open. So that's kind of cool. I like the face print, kind of freaky. And now onto the set itself. Alright, so here is the first vehicle of the set. It's this very simple vehicle for the Sakaar. I still don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. And you can see this side, there's some wings right there. And the same goes with this side right here, which they tell you at the end of the instruction booklet to flip this way. So I don't know if that's how it's supposed to be or if it's like this. But I think it looks better like this. And on the front, there's these little side lights. And if you look at the back, there's this little engine part, and they use this rock piece in this gray color, which the only other set that comes in is Shuff from the Mixels line, so that's nice to get. And the little guard right here, the cockpit window, it has this little stickers on there. It has 2 of them, which I guess adds detail to it. And if you go inside, there's 1 sticker right there, which looks like a control panel. And there's only space for really 1 Sakaar guy, and you just kind of put him like that. And he fits in quite nicely. And you see he fits in like that. And yeah, that's really it for this vehicle. And here is the Nova Officer's vehicle. And this is actually kind of a weird vehicle. It is very exotic, I'll say that. I'm not sure if I like it or not. But it's definitely meant for army building, just like the Sakaar vehicle. There's lots of yellow on it, which I guess is pretty cool. It's always nice to get yellow. They have these little yellow slopes right here, which this piece doesn't come in a lot of sets. The last set it came in was some 2011 sets, so it's quite nice to get 2 of them in this set. And you can see there are lots of stickers on here. There's stickers all for these little parts, and of course there's 1 on the bottom right here. It's just hard to kind of position it. I guess you could kind of position it like that with that bottom part. And then there's stickers on the side with these slopes right here. So yeah, there's some dark blue pieces, especially this piece right here, which is really cool because that piece seems to be exclusive to this set in that color. But much like the Sakaar vehicle, there's only 1 play feature. Well, actually, the Sakaar vehicle has no play features. And it's these 2 flick and fire missiles at the bottom. So that's kind of lame. I kind of look for play features in the set, and seeing this set with no play features is a little bit disappointing, or such lame play features, you know, because we get flick and fire sets, or flick and fire missiles in basically all the other sets. And if you look on the back, there's these little thrusters right here, which actually look pretty cool. I like that design from the back. But from the front, it just looks really, really weird. If you look inside the cockpit, there's a little sticker right there for the control panel. And you could actually fit 1 minifigure in there, so I'll put the Nova Officer guy. And he fits in like that. So that's kind of it for the vehicle. Of course, there's these little parts right here, which are very posable. You could kind of position them any way you want. So I guess if it's flying like in hyperdrive or whatever, it's going to be like this. But if it's just kind of flying around or swooping around, it'll be a little bit like this. So that's it. 1 last look at the bottom. Already flicked the missiles though. Side, front, and then side, and the back. Overall, I'm really conflicted with this set, and I've said this a lot with other sets, but this one's really kind of weird. I don't like it, but I don't hate it, and it's not the best set, but it's not the worst set. And just looking at the minifigures, 1 is exclusive. Only 1 is exclusive, which is a little bit disappointing because looking at all the other $20 Marvel sets, nearly all of them have at least 2 exclusive minifigures. The only ones that don't are the Bank one from this year, because that only has 1 exclusive minifigure, and then the Loki's Cosmic Cube Escape, which only had 1 exclusive minifigure, if you don't count like polybags and stuff like that. And the actual builds themselves are kind of disappointing, but I get what they're meant for. They're meant to be army builders, because you're going to want to get a lot of these, because just looking at the box, they even show extra ones on the box right there. So I'm pretty sure there's a lot of these in the film, because they're kind of like the policemen of the galaxy, so I'm not entirely sure about that. And then this little vehicle right here, which is really lame, it has barely any room or anything like that. There's actually one that comes in the Milano ship that looks nearly identical to that. So that's really weird that they included that in here, but I guess it's a cheap set where you could get a few of them too. And like I said, this guy is the only exclusive minifigure. Then for Starlord, he only comes in the Milano ship besides this set. But he's a very well done minifigure, one of my favorites of this line. I think he's really awesome. And it's great to get a cheap set with the main character because the Milano ship is $75. So that's a pretty good deal. But then this guy right here, he comes in 2 of the other sets. So that's kind of lame. I wish this was an exclusive version of him. And he has no leg printing whatsoever, which kind of looks weird when he has such a detailed torso. So that's kind of disappointing too. So yeah, there's some rare pieces in the set, like the little red brackets. Where are they? Like right inside the engine. And this bottom bow part, I believe it might be exclusive in this color to the set. And that's really it. I mean, it's nice to get some of these dark blue colors. So overall, I'll rate this set a C. I don't think it's the best value whatsoever for a $20 Marvel set. I mean, nearly all of them are better than this set. But if you want to get, Starlord, and this is a great way to get Starlord because it is very cheap if you don't want to get the Milano ship, which doesn't look like the greatest set out there. And the Nova Officer is really well done, and I like how we got what looks to be John C. Reily. So that's how I feel about this set. I will see you guys later, hopefully with more Guardians of the Galaxy sets, but I don't have any on hand right now, so bye.